Let's meet this at small forward, Andrew Wiggins. At shooting guard, Tyler Hero. At center, Bam Adebayo. At the other forward position, Ben Carter. At the other guard position, Jeff. The head coach of the visiting team is Erik Spoelstra. It's time to meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 10, Max. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 20, Kevin Lee. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 7, Jay Swift. At the other guard, standing 6'2", number 13, Chesty Andrews. The head coach of your home team. Fans, your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Miami Heat. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Carter in at the power forward position. And for the Bulls, they've got Nikola Vucevic. And it's Smith in at shooting guard. Well, Richard, we could be in for a low-scoring game here. Two teams that pride themselves on their defense.
Yes, but just because it's low-scoring doesn't mean the quality of basketball isn't great. It's going to be more of a chess match than it is a track meet, though.
The Bulls start out with the ball. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Wiggins looking around.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hero outside. Here's Adebayo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul. Shooting for Miami, Bam Adebayo. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And the shot goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the captain. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Tyler Hero. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Smith. One shot.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Knocks it loose. Outside Carter from deep three-point range. Ooh, almost had a four-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Third team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Shots. 3 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Skinny. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic.
And the first one at the line is good. Young season, young talent, Grant. What do you look for to identify an up-and-coming team with a chance to be special?
Well, B.A., obviously you have to start with talent. But then it's fit, it's identity, it's personality. I mean, all of those ingredients matter in becoming a top team.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's the captain. Outside Carter. Here's the captain. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Pete Ball.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Skinny, hounded by Wiggins. Lee. Miami grabs the miss. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Smith, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Here's the captain. The kick out to Wiggins. Miami, no good that time either.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Deflected! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The three. Skinny, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Adebayo, that's good.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Here's Lee. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Carter can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Skinny. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Here's Lee. Got it from about 16 feet.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Miami calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
A look at some numbers for him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I've always said, when in doubt, just jump over them, and Wiggins is listening to me.
Well, Richard, as the first overall pick, some of the highest expectations were put on Wiggins at a very young age.
Yeah, while playing high school ball, some recruiter analysis called him the Michael Jordan of Canada. That's some big shoes to fill. If it's not the highest expectation ever, I don't know what is.
Here's the captain. No points yet. Back to Wiggins. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Shot clock at 5.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency. Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's the captain. Tipped. Here's Skinny. From the arc. And Hero grabs the board. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hero on the wing. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Lee. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Into the lane. Pass to Smith. Back to Vucevic. Nails the baby hook.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Miami trailing. Here's the captain. He's scoreless. Pass to Adebayo. It's tipped. Here's Skinny. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
It's deflected.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Pass to the kid. Back to Lee. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. Second, the Bulls.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Pass to the captain. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Vucevic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Vucevic has got 6 points. Here's the captain. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Oh, yes! And he dunks it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the captain. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's the captain. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Here's Lee. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Give him 8. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
They grab their own miss. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's the captain, driving in. Got it, 2 for 5 now. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Smith outside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Wiggins outside. Here's the captain. Yes, it's good. The captain's got 6.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Teams making some changes here. Here's Dosunmu. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Money. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
The captain, that's good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
So it's Chicago now. Following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Skinny. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Skinny's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's the captain. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
This right here is exactly what he should look to do. Use his size to bully his way inside and finish.
Here's Skinny. He's got 7. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Andrews.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Miami shooting well so far at 48%. Pass to the captain. And finished off by Adebayo.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Blocked! Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Carter from outside. And it's Chicago with a board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's the captain. After the basket by Chicago. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Carter, good.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Skinny. He's got 9. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 11 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Jaquez. Covered by Smith. Carter, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Chicago leading. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Tries again. Yes, on the jumper. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Got a piece of it. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Money. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
They've got Dosunmu. Smith out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Skinny in at point guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Miami. Vucevic gets the bucket.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Here's the captain. Pass to Carter. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Nice shot by Skinny. Skinny's got 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's the captain. Another shot. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Pass to Skinny. He's still feeling it. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Carter. He's got 10 from downtown. Got a hand on it. of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Heat ball.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Chicago, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And of course Miami, they're a ways down in the standings.
I think for the Heat, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Skinny. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, even though Kevin Huerter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Ali.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's the captain. 10 points for him. Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Lee, he's checked in for Chicago. He's off on the second. The Bulls have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The captain. Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Turn your attention to the cup for your Chicago Bulls.
And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, the Bulls.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Smith against Hero. Smith passes to Vucevic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number 1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's the captain. He's got 11. Here's Adebayo. The shot no good. Vucevic with some nice D.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Lee, the pass to Skinny. Off target from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Smith. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's the kid. He had 16 in the win against Orlando.
And he provided tenacious defense, tallied a number of steals which energized their team. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's the kid, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Hero. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. The finish! And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Jaquez. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Skinny passes to Smith. Here's the kid. Pass to Lee. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Lee's got 10.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, and coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much. Going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Here's the captain. 13 points in the game. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. From in close. Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he drives in. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Lee. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible.
Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And what I love about Adebayo is he picks smart shots to take. It's just an efficient offensive player.
Skinny. Good on the bucket. Skinny's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Wiggins outside. Here's the captain. He's got 13. Drops in the 3. Hero's got 12 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Out left to the wing. Vucevic against Adebayo. Vucevic, the pass to Skinny. Here's Lee. Up and over Carter. A nice shot by the kid. The kid's got his second basket on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's the captain. Outside Carter. The 3 is up. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Down low.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Miami, Bam Adebayo. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw's good. Adebayo. It's both from the stripe. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Skinny passes to Lee. Here's the kid. Pass to Smith. Over Wiggins. And there's another one for the Bulls.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Left side Carter. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Lee, the pass to Skinny. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Heat ball.
And certain guys really make you pay for fouling them. These small forwards have been terrific from the line all year. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. 9-point game.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Releases from 15. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to the captain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Inside. Unloads from 13. The shot, no good.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Hero against Smith. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. There's the steal. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Carter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Carter at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Chicago leading. Here's Lee. He's got 14. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Smith. 23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Wiggins. Hero with it. Covered by Smith. Jacks up a three. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes, had every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need to do. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Miami trailing. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Carter in at the four-man position.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Lee. He's checked by Carter. The baseline Jay. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Banked it in off the glass. Adebayo's got 20 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
With a 9-footer and the basket by Lee. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's the captain. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Lee. Here's the kid. And here's Smith. Clock at 6. And he comes up with a bucket. 23 points in the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Wiggins. Throws it up high. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Skinny passes to Smith. That one's good for 2. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Skinny passes to Smith. Here's the kid. Pass to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Carter. Oh, nice D from Carter.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Hero, the pass to Carter. For the tie. And it's Lee with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Oh, there's the alley.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's the captain. 17 points in the game. The kick out to Wiggins. It's a one-on-one situation. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 19 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 8. Wiggins. Top points there from Andrew Wiggins.
How about the strength from Wiggins? He doesn't get phased very easily.
Here's Skinny. He's got 17.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Andrews. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. he gets them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the captain. He's got 17. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Skinny. Pass to Lee. Pulls it from 20. The shot's good. Lee's got 21 points in the game. And here are the Heat now. 8-point game. That's the way. Steps back and shoots. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here he goes. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Making a switch here. Azumu's checked in.
For your Chicago Bulls.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Stolen by Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Skinny. He's got 19.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
It's good. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Oh, Carter with the block. Adebayo up top. 24 points for him. Knocked loose. Here's Skinny. Pounded by Adebayo. Here's Skinny. And again, no good by Chicago.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami ball.
Here's the captain. 19 points in the game. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Skinny. Back to Lee. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now Rozier. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Lee. He's checked by Carter.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Jaquez. Still no points. Right side Carter. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Dosunmu. The three ball. Skinny, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Tipped away. Driving inside. Jaquez. Outside Carter for the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. The Kids got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Miami's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Jaquez. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And it's Carter with the three. Carter's got 31 points.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that three working now.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
We have a second. Let's take a look at the top scoring rookies in the NBA right now. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Skinny. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Rozier outside. Shoots over to Dosunmu. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And Rozier doesn't fear contact. He welcomes the chance to get to the line whenever he can.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Chicago trailing here. Smith right side. Looking to win the run. And he lays it up and in. Smith's got 27.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
It's stolen. Here's Skinny. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Rozier from outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And he jams it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Rozier. And Adebayo slams it in.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Here's Dosunmu, hounded by Rozier. Pass to Skinny. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss. To the inside. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Skinny. He's got 21. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
2 minutes.
Pass to Rozier. Here's Jaquez, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Carter can't get it to go. Chicago is going just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Money. He's checked by Carter. Money. Oh, Carter with the block. A minute and a half left in the third. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 30 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Skinny. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. And the Bulls lead by 1.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
From the stripe. Count that bucket. The captain's got 21. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Skinny. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down. Oh, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat. 2 shots.
First one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Smith. He has 29 now. Pass to Skinny. A deep three. And they get it back. Here's Money. They get it again. Vucevic. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Nikola Jovic. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Miami has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. The captain misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
A step back shot. The captain with a rebound. From deep. Released it in time, but it's off the mark. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Bulls. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Smith, and it's Skinny in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Lee. And it's Miami with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's the captain. That one off the back iron and out. Inside. Here's Money. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's the captain. Here's Jovic. Cash Money on the open jump shot. Jovic has gotten his first points in this one.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Hero. The ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Jovic. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the inside. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass. How about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Smith. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Ball against Hero. Baseline try. Ball no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To tie it up. That one's good. This game is all even.
They got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Here's Skinny. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's the captain. And the shot's good. The captain's got 25 points.
this has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, check out Ball with the silky touch, putting a nice high arc on the shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth, and is blocked. Puts up a deep three. They get the rebound.
Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Skinny. Lays it up and banks it in. Skinny's got 13 in the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Here's Skinny. Pass to Lee from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 26.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hero for three. It's hauled in by Skinny. Skinny's got 4 rebounds now. Such a wide-open look. Jovic has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Here's Lee. Fires high post. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hero for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Lee's got rebound number 11. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lee's got 29 points.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
The captain pass to Hero. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Here's Lee. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
To the middle. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hair.
Here's Hero, following the bucket by the Bulls. They push it up 4 on 3.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Miami has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's the captain, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Ball. Pass to Lee. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. And the Heat making a change here.
At the line for Chicago, Lee.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And really strong at the line since the break.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Hero for three. Another possession. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Skinny. Denied by Adebayo. And he's able to get it back. Here's Lee to the left wing. 6 to shoot. And again, Chicago, no good. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's the captain. Now here's Hero. Here's Wiggins. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Shot from 12. Shots blocked. Here's Skinny, pounded by Wiggins. Skinny passes to Ball. Pass to Lee. Fades back. And the shot goes. Lee's got 38 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Gets the 3-ball to go. Skinny's got 16 points here in the second half.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Here's the captain. Adebayo up top. Down low. Carter finds Wiggins. And it's Chicago with a board. The kid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Miami ball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
For Bulls. Smith.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for Miami. Down by 12. Miami calls timeout.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's Skinny. Step back on that one and let it fly.
And despite the defender's length, He goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Team foul. At the line for one, and two.
Miami's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's the captain, using his post moves to get the 2 points. The captain's got 8 points here in the quarter. Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside, Carter. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to the kid. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. Shoots over Wiggins. Smith no good. And the Heat shooting around 53%, a nice number. The captain pass to Carter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami. Carter taking 2 shots.
Falls for Carter. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Bulls' shooting has been great this game. 58%. Pass to Smith. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's the captain. There's the block.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bulls.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for lights out.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's the captain. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots off the step back, and again it's Miami converting.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Skinny. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.